Hello everyone, welcome to the virtual class of Principles of Marketing. In the previous lecture, we have completed unit number 2 and today we are going to start unit number 3, that is consumer behavior. So let us start with the introduction. Consumers are considered to be the center of business operations. Market can flourish only if the needs of consumer are classified and fulfilled. This can only be done if the market is exactly know what consumers want. Consumer behavior refers to the study of buying tendencies of consumers. Thus, the study of consumer behavior is the first step towards designing market program meaningfully and successfully. It is the attempt to understand and predict human actions in the buying role. So, consumer behavior, in simple words, is the behavior of consumer which the consumer express when they go out in market to purchase particular type of product. So we all are consumers and we all go in market in a day to purchase some products. And as an individual consumer, we are having a particular behavior that each consumer is having objective to purchase a product which is having good quality and the price of product should be reasonable. So this is the common behavior that each and every consumer is having, whether it is you, whether it is me, or whether it is any consumer, rich or poor, literate or illiterate, male or female, whether the consumer is from India or USA. So it is universal concept that consumers are having this behavior that when we go out in a market, we want to purchase a product which is having good quality and the price of product should be reasonable. So every consumer is having different mindset, their perceptions are also different, personality is different, attitude are also different. So consumers are different from one to another. Say for example, if two brothers are there or two sisters are there who have grown in a family where the same environment is there, means family members are same, economical sources are same, then the facilities are also same. So two brothers or two sisters are there or siblings are there, but you may find that the brothers or you can say sisters who have grown in the same environment is having different mindset. Their likes and dislikes are different, their attitude is different, their preferences towards various products and services are different from one to another. So if two brothers or two sisters or you can say two siblings who have grown in the same environment with same resources, with same facilities are having different attitudes, likes and dislikes, so how we can say that the consumers that in a market is having similar needs? So we can say that consumers in a market is having different needs. So it is rarely happens that two consumers are having similar needs, similar thought processes, similar attitudes, likes and dislikes. So it is a very important topic for a marketer to study, that whenever they are focusing on consumer, first of all they have to focus on the behavior of consumers, that how consumer behaves in a market when they go in a market to purchase particular products. So what are the criteria that consumer is having when they go in a market to purchase the products? So consumer is the center point of any business activity, and it is also said that consumer is the king of the market. Then market can flourish only if the needs of consumers are classified and fulfilled. Means a market, or you can say a business, can only earn profit or maximize the profit if marketer is understanding the needs of consumers in a good way. This can only be done if the market is exactly know what consumer wants. Means a marketer can only maximize the profits when he knows that what exactly consumer is expecting from the product or service. Consumer behavior refers to the study of buying tendencies of consumers, and thus the study of consumer behavior is the first step toward designing market program meaningfully and successfully. So whenever marketer is designing the marketing programs like product, price, place and promotions, so first of all they have to think about their consumers, that what our consumer is expecting, what are their likes, dislikes, preferences, so that you have to know first, and then after you have to design your marketing strategies. So it is to attempt to understand and predict human actions in the buying role. So here marketer have to predict that how consumer behaves when they go out in market to purchase particular product. Consumer behavior is defined as the behavior that consumer displays in searching for, purchasing, using and disposing of products and services that they expect will satisfy their needs. Means consumer behavior means the behavior that consumer displays in searching for, means when a consumer is having particular need, so they go out in a market and they will search the product which will satisfy their needs. So they are searching for products, then after searching various companies products, they will take a purchase decision, and then after purchasing the product they will use the product for personal consumption, and after using the product, when product will become obsolete, they will dispose the product, or you can say services. So this is the complete process that consumer is following. It focuses on how individuals make decisions to spend the available resources like time, money and effort on consumption related items. Means a marketer or consumer is also focusing, marketer is also focusing that how consumer is spending their valuable resources like money. As we know that money is the main element, so and money is also available in fixed quantity. So here customer have to take a rational decision that what type of product they want to purchase. Just because they are having limited money available, so they have to purchase a product which will satisfy their needs in a best way. Then time and efforts. So consumer is also having limited time to purchase the product, so they have to do all these things in limited time. As individuals, all the consumers differ in many ways. As we have discussed that two consumers are not having similar needs. So their likes and dislikes are different, their attitudes are different, their cultural backgrounds are different. Someone is Gujarati, someone is Punjabi, right? So various cultures are there, and this cultural effect, or you can say cultural things, are also having effect on consumer mindset. Income level is also different. Someone is poor, someone is rich, someone is middle class. So these are the different things that consumers are having. So it is rarely happens that all these things are identical in two consumers. Despite such differences, there is a common factor that all are consumers. As we have discussed that the likes, dislikes are differences, attitudes are different, their cultural backgrounds are different, income is different, but at the last we can say the only thing that is common is they are consumers, means all are consumers. So marketers needs to understand the buying behavior of consumer for their products to do well. Means it is the responsibility of marketers to understand the consumer behavior very well. Then and then they can perform better in a market, so they can maximize the sales and maximize their profits. It is really important for marketers to understand what prompts a consumer to purchase particular product and what stops him from buying. Means marketer have to do research in a market, that what things or what are the reasons that consumer is purchasing particular product and not purchasing particular product. So what is the mindset of consumers that they select this type of product only and they are not purchasing that type of product? So that marketer have to study. It is through the study of buying behavior that marketer has to come to know various aspects of consumers. Again, the study of answers so many question. Means whenever marketer is studying the consumer behavior, they will get the answers of various questions. What kind of questions? So the study of consumer behavior explains first what one buys, means what exactly particular type of consumer is purchasing, exactly what type of product. Second question that they have to answer, that why and why not consumer buys a product, that why a consumer is not purchasing that type of product, what is the reason not to purchase that type of product. Say for example, in market two type of product is available, foods, vegetarian and non-vegetarian. So marketer have to identify that why particular type of consumers or group of consumers are not purchasing non-vegetarian products, foods. So they have to identify, so many factors are there, personal factors are there, cultural factors are there, right? So many factors are there. So they have to get the answer of the question, that why and why not a particular type of customer is purchasing the product and not purchasing the product. Third question, that when consumer buys a product, so it is also an important question that need to be answered, that at what period of time consumer is buying the product. Say for example, during the Diwali period, right, it is auspicious time, that at this Diwali time or Diwali days, people are purchasing various things like car, gold ornaments or new houses or anything new. So this is the time period when the sales, or you can say the market potentiality, is very high as compared to the rest of the days in the year. Fourth question, where and how consumer buys a product, means at what place they are purchasing the product and how they are purchasing the product. How means whether they are making payment in cash or they are purchasing product on a credit, or they are purchasing product on installments, means EMI. So they have to answer these questions, and exactly at what place they are purchasing the product, means they are purchasing in a physical market or in a e-commerce, means online they are purchasing the product. Thus, consumer behavior studies how the consumer reacts or responds to the product stimuli. It is decided by consumers' characteristics, and thus it studies consumers' reaction pattern to companies' offers. So, in nutshell, we can say that consumer behavior is the complete study of the behavior of consumer that they are presenting in market when they go for purchase the product. So they have to, means marketer have to study the entire process of consumer buying, through which they will come to know that why consumer is behaving in particular way and they are not behaving in another way. Consumer behavior is the study of individuals, groups or organizations and the processes that use to select, secure, use and dispose of products, services, experiences or ideas to satisfy needs, and the impact that these processes have on consumer and society. So that we have discussed, that consumer behavior is the study of individual, means individual consumers, means one single consumer, or you can say the study of group of consumers. Now when we say the group of consumers, it means this group of people are having homogeneous needs, means they are same in needs, the likes, dislikes, attitudes are somewhat similar. So group of consumers or organizations and processes. Organization means that we have discussed that two type of people are there, customers and consumers. So consumers are the one who purchase the product for their own benefit or personal use, while the customer means a person who is purchasing the product not for personal consumption but for further processes. Say for example businesses. So businesses are purchasing finished product of another company and they use this finished product as the raw material. That we took example that Maruti Suzuki is purchasing the tire which is a finished product for MRF company. So Maruti Suzuki is not using these tires for the personal consumption but they are using to produce their finished goods, that is cars. So organizations are there, means industrial customers you can say. So we have to study individual consumers, consumers in a group or organizational consumers in order to select, secure, use and dispose the product and services. Means first of all a consumer have to select, means various options are available, means various rival companies or competitors product are available. They have to select one product which is having good quality and the price is reasonable. Then after purchasing the product they will use the product for personal or you can say personal use, and then after using the product they will dispose, means they will throw out the product, and then after they have to frame a behavior that after using that particular brand or particular company's product whether the consumer needs are satisfied or not. If yes, then consumer will have positive opinion about the company's product, and if the answer is no, so consumer is having negative opinion about the company's product. So if consumer is happy with the product's performance, they will go for second time, means they will purchase product for second time in future whenever the need will arise. And if consumer is having negative opinion, means customer is dissatisfied with the product when they have purchased, so they will not purchase the product and they will not recommend their friends and relatives or reference group to purchase that product. So customer satisfaction or dissatisfaction can also be known. Understanding of buyer behavior is essential in marketing, planning and program. Means consumer behavior is a very essential point in order to do planning of marketing activities, and it is one of the important keys to successful marketing. Now let us discuss the definitions of consumer behavior. First definition by Engel, Blackwell and Mansert. So consumer behavior is the actions and decision processes of people who purchase goods and services for personal consumption. Now personal consumption means they are the consumers. So consumer behavior is the action and decision processes of people who purchase goods and services. Means it is the actions and decision processes. Means what are the actions that consumer is following when they go out in market to purchase a product which will satisfy the needs and wants, unfulfilled needs and wants. So whatever actions they are conducting, means whenever consumer go in a market, they will first of all search out the various options available from various companies, various varieties. Then after they will compare each product from one company's product to another company's product, like quality, price, guarantee, warranty. So all different angles they will compare, and then after finally they will make a decision that that product consumer is going to purchase which is having reasonable price, the quality is good, after sale services are good, and the specifications and the features are also good. So out of various product available, they will make a decision to purchase product which is having best offer, or you can say best price, quality, after sale services and specifications. Second definition according to Bearden, it refers the mental and emotional processes and physical activities of people who purchase and use products and services to satisfy particular needs and wants. So Bearden have compared the consumer behavior with mental and emotional processes. Now many times it happen that we are having dream to purchase particular product, and for that we have waited for many years, we have done savings for many years, and then after the moment came or the time came when this dream is going to become true. So say for example, if you have seen a dream in your life that one day I will purchase Mercedes, and for that you have done so much hard work, you have studied well, you have started your business, and you have done so much struggle for years, and then after you got success, your business is doing very well, and your business is generating high amount of profits. Now you are having money, so you can fulfill your dreams. So first of all, you will go in a market and you will purchase the Mercedes, which is your dream since your childhood. So when you go in a market to purchase the product that you have dreamed of for many years, so when this time comes, it is an emotional moment. So many times, especially in India, the product that we have dreamed or we have imagined in our dream, when this product we are going to purchase in reality, we are affected with the emotions and the mental, we can say. So consumer behavior is not just activity to purchase the product, but it also relates with the mental and emotional process and physical activities of people purchase and use the products and satisfy the needs and wants. So that is obvious reason that when we purchase the product will satisfy the needs and wants which is unfulfilled. Third and last definition, according to Schiffman, the behavior that consumer displays in searching for, purchasing, using, evaluating and disposing of product and services that they expect will satisfy their needs. So the behavior of consumer that they display in searching means when consumer goes out in a market, they will do searching. Searching means whatever needs they are having or wants they are having, accordingly they will try to find the products of various companies of various varieties. So they will search the product, then after they will do the comparison with one company's product to another one, then after they will make a purchase decision, a product that they will purchase that they think will satisfy their needs in a better way. Then after purchasing the product, they will use the product, then they will evaluate, means after using this product for some days, consumer will frame an opinion that whether this product justify the price or the decision that they have made is or not. So say for example, if we have purchased the smartphone of a particular company's product, and after purchasing the product you have to generate the opinion that whether this smartphone is working according to your expectations, the price that you paid is justified or not, so that you have to make decision. If you are happy with the performance and specification of that smartphone, it means you are satisfied. And if the smartphone is not justifying the price, or you can say the quality is not up to the mark that you have think of when you purchase the product, it means you are dissatisfied. So you have to do the evaluation, and then after, as we know that each product is having particular life, so after some time the product will be obsolete and you have to dispose the product and service that expect will satisfy their needs and wants. So this is the complete process of consumer behavior. I hope the definitions are clear. Now let us move towards the main question, that is role, importance and significance of consumer behavior. So in exam the question can be asked in any of the way, whether role of consumer behavior, importance of consumer behavior or significance of consumer behavior, your answer should be same. So consumer behavior plays key role in modern marketing practices. The study of consumer behavior is almost inevitable for the marketers today. Moreover, most marketing decisions are based on the deep study of consumer behavior. Thus, marketing managers can aid themselves by studying, analyzing, and responding to the needs through consumer behavior, and actually frame the policies and strategies to achieve marketing goals. Means each and every company is having some goals, and this goal is nothing but to maximize the profit or to maximize the market share. Now, in this cutthroat competition, where there is a high competition in a market, various competitors are there who are ready to give you fight. Now, in this competitive era, if you want to get success, if you want to earn consumers, or you can say if you want to convince the consumers to purchase your product, you have to go in a market with unique marketing strategies. Now, the question that you need to answer that how your marketing strategy can be unique. So you can prepare a unique strategy by studying consumer behavior. Why? Just because consumer is the one who will make the decision to purchase or not to purchase the product. So the marketing strategy that you are going to implement in a market, it should be focused on consumers. Just because consumers are the one who is going to purchase the product. So the success or failure of business or marketing program is solely depends upon consumer behavior. If you have studied the consumer behavior thoroughly and you have studied each and every minor aspect of consumer behavior, and then after if you have framed the marketing strategy, the likely chances of getting success is high. And vice versa. Means if you have done any mistake in studying consumer behavior, any aspect is missed while you have studied the consumer behavior, and then after you have prepared the marketing strategy which is faulty, then the likely chances of getting failure is higher. So consumer behavior is very crucial and very important topic in marketing management. So let us start with the importance of consumer behavior. So the following points help us to magnify the significance of study of consumer behavior. So the first importance, that is, it helps to understand human behavior and various internal and external motives that influence the buying. Means consumer behavior, it helps to study human behavior. Just because the consumer is ultimately a human being, so studying consumer behavior means studying human behavior, and to study the various internal and external motives. Internal and external motives means when consumer goes out in a market, so what are the motives that they are having? Various motives are there, internal motive and external motives. Means internal motives means the faith that consumer is having, the dream that consumer is having, the confidence that consumer is having. And external motives means a consumer is wanting a product that should look like extraordinary, means the look of product should be good, their features should be excellent. So these are the external motives. So various motives consumer is having. So consumer behavior helps to study the various motives, internal and external. Second one is, it helps in achieving marketing goals, as it helps to identify and satisfy unfulfilled consumer needs. Means the main objective of each and every company is to achieve the marketing goals. Marketing goals means to increase the sales and to increase the market share. Now this marketing goal is only achieved when the unfulfilled needs of consumer is fulfilled. Means consumer are having needs, and if marketer gets success to fulfill these needs which was unfulfilled for longer period of time on the side of consumer, then marketing goal of business will be achieved. Third importance, it helps marketer to determine customer needs, expectations, problems, preferences, etc., helping them to estimate the demand for product or services. Consumer behavior determine consumer need and expectation. What exactly consumer is having need of? What are the expectations that consumer is having from company and its product? What are the problems that consumer is having for what they are purchasing the product? Now, in many products, a customer is going to market to purchase product just because they are having some problems. Say for example, why we go in a market to purchase air conditioner? Just because we are having problem that during summer period of time there is a very hot temperature and we cannot live right in this temperature. So we purchase the air conditioner. We purchase why we purchase the washing machine? Just because in order to wash the clothes it requires a lot of time and efforts. So in order to save time and efforts we are purchasing the washing machine. So whatever product is there, or you can say water purifier. Why we purchase water purifier? Just because especially in the season of monsoon there is a impure water which is been supplied by the municipalities, right? The tap water. So this tap water is impure, and if we drink this impure water, then the chances of various waterborne disease are high. So in order to get safeguard against this waterborne disease, we are purchasing water purifier. So a consumer is having various problems, and in order to get the solution of this product, they are also purchasing these types of products. Then after, the preferences that we have discussed is changes from customer to customers. So consumer behavior help to determine the needs, expectation, problem and preferences of consumers. Next, fourth one, it helps marketers to understand the customers well and consequently formulate effective marketing mix programs. Means marketer will come to know about customers' needs and wants, and accordingly marketer can frame effective marketing strategies. Next, fifth one, it also helps the advertiser to understand the reactions to different advertising appeals, that by helping them to select appropriate media and advertising message for its target audience. Means if careful study is made about consumer behavior, then marketer will come to know that on which advertising media and in which advertising channel is effective to do advertisements. Now, as we have discussed, the various types of customers are there, their preferences are different. Say for example, Fair and Lovely is there. So the target market of Fair and Lovely is the girls aged between 18 to 30 years. So now Fair and Lovely have to take a decision that on which media they want to do advertisements. So Fair and Lovely will go to do advertisements on daily soaps channels like Star Plus, Zee, Colors, Sony. Why? Just because their target audience, that is girls aged between 18 to 30 years, prefer to watch daily soaps. Then second example, if Hero company is there who want to do advertisement of the Splendor, now they have to take decision that where to do advertisement, in which channels. So they have to identify the target market. So the target market is majority male. So they have to, or you can say male age between 20 to 40 years or 50 years. So now they have to understand the behavior of the male age between 20 to 40 years. So what they like to watch in television. So they want to watch sports, or you can say cricket. So during the cricket channels or cricket schedule, they will do the advertisements of Hero bike, or you can say Splendor. So various products are there and their consumers are also different, their preferences are also different. So accordingly you will come to know that which advertisement media or which advertisement channel is more appropriate for their advertisements. So if Fair and Lovely is doing advertisement during cricket matches, they will not get the target audience to see this advertisement, just because uh, most of girls are not interested to watch the cricket. And same way, if Hero company is doing advertisement during the daily soaps channels, they will not get the target audience to watch the daily soaps, just because male are not that much uh, watching this daily soaps. So next, sixth point, the study is not only important for the company but also for the entire distribution system. As with the knowledge of consumer behavior, the task of middleman can also be performed effectively. Means if careful study of consumer behavior is done, then you can do better distribution of goods and services. So you can decide that which type of distribution channel to use: 0 level, 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, or multi-level. So with the help of consumer behavior, you will come to know that which distribution channel is effective. Seventh, market opportunities can be analyzed and further competitive strategy can be framed accordingly, and marketers find enough time for preparing and exploiting emerging opportunities. Means if the study of consumer behavior is done in a good way, then marketer can frame competitive strategy. Competitive strategy means the strategy to fight against the competition in a good way, and marketer can get various opportunities. Means if the study of consumer behavior is done in a good way, then the customer likes and dislike, the marketer will know very well, and accordingly they will do, or they will frame a strategy to fight against their competitors or their rivals. Eighth point, it helps to develop the new product as needs and wants to target market can be easily kept with study of consumer behavior, and further best fit products and services can be designed. Means if company wants to introduce new product in a market, now again whenever a company is deciding that to launch a new product in a market, they have to first of all identify that what are the unfulfilled needs of consumers in a market, and accordingly they have to design a new product. Say for example, Kent company have came with a new product, that is air purifier. Now air purifier is somewhat new product for market, or you can say for us, just because we have not imagined about this product. But why Kent company has developed the air purifier? The reason is, especially in the metro cities like Mumbai and Delhi, where there is a high pollution, and the people who are living in this crowd area, or you can say in the main city, so in their houses this polluted air will be there, and this air they will take in the respiration process, and due to this polluted air many diseases are there. So in order to solve this problem, air Kent company have come with the product air purifier. So if you install the air purifier in your house, so whatever pollutant particles that present in your air, house air, it will be thrown out by this air purifier. So this is the new product that you can use to get the solution of polluted air, especially in the metro cities. So new product idea can be developed if careful study of consumer behavior is done. Next, it helps the managers and marketers to be dynamic, active and alert to meet any unforeseen situations. Means consumer behavior will also help marketers, or you can say managers, to be dynamic, active and alert for any unforeseen situations. Unforeseen situations means future is uncertain, you will not know, or you will not be able to predict the future, just because future is uncertain. No one has expected that this corona will come and it will do this kind of negative effect on the market, on people's lives. So you cannot imagine the future just because future is always uncertain. So marketer or managers have to be active, alert for any type of situations to handle or to fight with. So market differentiation can be created smartly with knowledge of consumer behavior. So market differentiation means if you want to do different types of activities, or if you want to launch a different kind of product in a market, you can do it if you have studied the consumer behavior. 11th, all it helps even government to understand the social and economic trends in the country and formulate policies regarding price controls, subsidization, consumer protection, etc. Means consumer behavior not only helps to the company, but it also helps to the government to do or to take various actions. Say for example, price controls. So if consumer behavior is known and very well, that government can also take decision that particular type of commodity is the basic commodity of each and every citizen. So a marketer, or you can say the government, will take a decision that this commodity's price should be decided. So price control decision can be made by governments. Subsidization means the essential commodities or the product, a government can subsidize the price for these products. Say for example, farmers. So government is framing various strategies for farmers. So various products which is been used by farmers like tractors and various agricultural equipment, seeds, fertilizers. So government have subsidized the price of these products. So subsidization means price cut will be there in the products. Consumer protection. So with the study of consumer behavior, a government can also strengthen, or you can say they will make strong rules and regulation for the protection of the consumers. So already Consumer Protection Act is there, but with the change in time, the Consumer Protection Act also needs to be changed. So the changes in Consumer Protection Act can be known with the help of consumer behavior. 12th point, consumer behavior helps the seller or marketer to achieve higher levels of customer satisfaction. If marketer wants to deliver higher level of customer satisfaction, now when customer will get satisfied? Customer will get only satisfied when they will find a product which will fulfill their needs in a best way, and the price of the product is also reasonable, and company is also giving good after sales services. Then and then a consumer will get satisfaction, and all these things a marketer can do if they have studied the consumer behavior very well. Thus, we can conclude that the study of consumer behavior is the indispensable tool for the company, marketers, advertisers, distribution system, and even government. Means consumer behavior is just not important for the marketer, but it also important for advertisers, distribution system, and also for the government. So, consumer behavior is the main technique, or you can say main concept of marketing, which decides about the success or failure of company. That's it for this lecture. Further we will discuss in next lecture. Thank you.